never get too comfortable. They not just going through a hard time, they're giving you a hard time. Silence, it kills them. You're damaging yourself.
Gotta make my haters mad, give them something to talk about. Take a bit from South of friends, push her back to Waffle House, murder on the
Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, we are going to be diving into a girl talk part 2. Y'all sent in your questions, confessions, and advice requests, and tonight we're gonna be talking about it. If you haven't seen part 1, you should go check her out. But if you've already seen it, get comfy, get a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat. But y'all, side note, I had ended up hitting 35K. Thank you so much. I love y'all damn bad. Like, I can't wait to, like, I don't know, start hosting events with y'all and stuff. I want to meet y'all. It just be so cool, like, having people that don't even, like, y'all not obligated to watch me or nothing. So the fact that y'all look with me, it just hits so hard. Like, but that's besides the point. We finna get on to these questions. If you don't have me on Instagram, here you go. Here you go if you don't have me on Instagram. Here is my Instagram, my main Instagram, and here's my spam, which is private, but I be letting y'all up in there. And yeah, the real me is in my close friends anyway, but that's besides the point. Don't mind my nails, but I do got me a drink. It's a little bit of some tea up in here. Like, why do you think people stay even when they're hurting? I think people stay even though they're hurting because, like, you comfortable. And then it could be like a trauma bond too. It don't even have to be like a romantic relationship, even in a friendship, trying to see the good in somebody and you also comfortable. And then it could also be like, when it's good, it's good, when it's bad, it's bad. It could be one of them type of things. But y'all, we gotta learn to just let it go. Once you get comfortable with like half-ass shit, you're gonna start treating yourself that way. Like, you gonna stop caring about your appearance, you're gonna stop caring about like your standards or whatever it is. Like, it's gonna really show that you're hurting. You're damaging yourself. And then after, whenever you finally get done dealing with that person, or if that person get done dealing with you, you gonna have to build yourself right back up after that, because you got lost in that person. Like, you put that person above yourself, so now you on your own and you gotta relearn like you and like being alone and all this stuff. Like, just don't do it, because yeah, you really hurt yourself in the long run. How to not feel stuck in life and accomplish goals. Okay, so first you gotta practice gratitude to not feel stuck in life. Like, are you healthy? Are you breathing? You got all your limbs, your eyesight good? Even if it's not, but like, even if your eyesight not good or whatever, you still can like, baby, it's people going through way worse things than us. And I know you can't neglect yourself because it's people going through worse things, but use that as motivation. Like, don't play with the things we get so comfortable with. We so used to having, you so used to being able to just hop out your bed. But let's say one day you wake up, you can't just hop out of your bed. Like, all of a sudden your legs don't work because you're not really stuck. Like, it's just a mental thing. Physically, you're not stuck. You have a mind that you could choose, okay, I want to stand up, and stand up. So how you stuck? You're not stuck. This is a mental thing. You just telling yourself you stuck and you can't accomplish things. Who said you can't accomplish nothing? Why you feel stuck? Like, let's get down to the root. What is the feeling that you feeling, and why are you feeling it? What makes you feel this feeling? Like, we gotta do some internal work. Do things that's gonna make you like feel happy. Play you some happy music or whatever. Clean your environment. Try a new hobby. Do some, like, try to do something you've never done before. Y'all don't even know. Y'all, I have a whole tattoo kit and everything, and I've been practicing, but then I had stopped because I need new skin for it. But get you a hobby. You know, you see me, I bake. I switch it up. Start off with small goals. Make you a list of things that you could accomplish throughout the week. Let's say you never get up and make your bed. Make that a plan for you to do every day. Are you not gonna feel good for getting up every day making your bed? Are you not gonna feel good from that? Especially if you wasn't doing it. Once you get you a routine, you really gonna be feeling like, man, I could do whatever I put my mind to. You know, do that. That's just a feeling. Until you actually try to act on it, it's just a feeling. What's a red flag that you ignored that you wouldn't now? I don't know. Lack of consideration. That be my main thing. Someone who not emotionally intelligent. That too. Because I'm a sensitive person, but I feel everything like deeply. Even for other people. Like, I'm gonna even take on your feelings just because I'm hearing about whatever it is, you know? So I like a person that could reciprocate all that stuff with me. Sometimes in the situation they pop up in, they are like small. Like, it's minor things. But once you realize, like, if you couldn't even think about me with this something so small, what's the difference from when a big situation comes up? If you can handle the little one. So that's like my main thing, because avoiding that, whenever I got like my first little red flags with people, if I really stood on that, I'd be a different person. But it had to happen. I feel like everything do happen for a reason, and everything we go through do be lessons. You know, it's all about your perspective. But yeah, I'm happy about the knowledge I got now. I definitely would have avoided that if I could have. So you make sure you do that. How to not compare yourself to other people's life. Okay, so one thing I don't like is when people be like, oh my gosh, everything on social media is fake. Like, everything on social media is not fake. Like, some is fake, but not everything is fake, okay? 2, nobody shows, they dirty laundry out for everybody to see. And if they do, then you're not comparing yourself to them. You gonna think you better than them. But you don't know what everybody going through behind closed doors. Like, we see it all the time. There's nobody that's living a perfect life. It's something going on, whether we know it or not. Plus, we all moving at our own pace. Let's think about, what is it that you're comparing to them? Is it some materialistic thing? Okay, go get that. Go work for it and go get it. Don't compare yourself. Anything you see the next person got, you go work for that. Make that your motivation. Be inspired. Don't compare yourself. Have that be your reason. Like, yeah, let me get on. Because when I see something, I'm what? Yeah, let me stop playing. Like, I'm really playing with my potential. Because y'all, whatever it is, it's something you could definitely go get on your own if you really wanted to. So don't even compare yourself. How did a friend's support help you heal or grow? If you don't have you a genuine friend, y'all, I really hope that you get that, because you definitely need it. Like, it comes in handy. We go through so many things, and some things you don't want to talk about with everybody, but having somebody you could talk about it with is always nice, And I talk to my friend about stuff I don't tell anybody. Like, y'all, she be helping me. Like, I do have some like childhood trauma, and I might have bottled up some of the stuff. Y'all, that noise is this lighter. So if it's annoying, I'm so sorry. Somebody that actually genuinely care for you and like pay attention to you, they notice things that you don't really be paying attention to. It's really an eye-opener, because you could really beat up yourself if you let your thoughts do it. But she bring me back to, like, I be going like, and she be like, shh, and she shut all that up. I feel like this, I feel like, she's like, no. You need that, okay? That definitely been helping me. Like, I don't know. I'm always the person that like tell people not to settle and stuff, but I probably neglect some of my feelings, or like some of my past feelings, to be like who I am today. And like, speaking about my old situations, it's making me realize, like, okay, I do still got some more healing to do. Like, I do have to admit this. I be feeling like I know myself so good, but it's like, it be like, maybe I don't. And she helping me with that, so then I could fully heal and just be the best me I can be, Have you ever lost yourself in a relationship? I don't think I lost myself. I just had a new version of myself that I was, but I didn't lose myself. Yeah. How to become more confident as a freshman. Y'all, let me tell you about my freshman year before you ask me how to become confident as a freshman. If you don't know, once upon a time, I had social anxiety, right? And it was so bad to the point where my freshman year, I had moved to Georgia, going to a new school or whatever, and I would not go to the cafeteria because I didn't have nobody to sit next to, because I was at a new school and I didn't know nobody. So I would not go to lunch. Yeah. I didn't know nobody, so I would rather not go and sit by myself. I wasn't even getting up to get lunch or nothing either. Like, you might not want to listen to me. I don't know. But you just gotta be confident, because you is stepping into a new school, and most of the people, they are already gonna know each other. Even if you is coming with some people I say, like, talk to people. Like, people be wanting to talk. I don't know, it depends on where you at. Like, I'm from Chicago, and Chicago, they is friendly. Like, they don't even gotta know you. They gonna be like, hey, like, you pretty, whatever. Like, it's so easy to talk to somebody from Chicago. Anywhere else, it's not. To me, it's not really like that. Like, people will stare at you before they even say something to you, or they'll just be like having conversations about you or whatever. I don't really like that. I'm not a fan. But don't be up in there acting, crazy. Especially them older boys, they is gonna be on you. Do your work. Put your books above all that. Focus on what really matters. That boy not gonna matter in 5 years. At 5 years, that boy not gonna matter next year. And don't really be into like too much of the girl stuff, because girls do be messy and it do be a lot of drama going on. And you gotta stick with these people for the whole 4 years of school. So try not to be in drama, okay? I don't want to see you fighting or nothing. I would hate to see that. Take care of yourself too. That's gonna make you more confident. How do you handle jealousy in a friendship? Baby, you lead that friendship. Somebody you call a friend jealous of you, even if you feel like, y'all, trust your intuition, okay? I started to realize, like, let's say out of nowhere you come up with a random thought and it makes sense, but it's like, why would I even think of this person like that? Yeah, why would you think of that person like that? Is it you, or is it your intuition? Because I think it's intuition. So if you feel like somebody got some type of jealousy or whatever, a hidden agenda, don't like you, whatever it is, You keep it pushing. You do not be nobody's friend that got some, you know, no, we don't do that. And you can't even call that person your friend either. That's not your friend, that's your enemy, okay? So you get out their way. People be on some other stuff. And if they jealous, bro, so many people that die behind jealousy. No, you don't deal with that. Just remove yourself. They might stalk you for a minute, but you gotta remove yourself, okay? We're not even gonna be nice about it. They're jealous of you. We're not playing it nice. Would you do a collab with any YouTubers? Yes, I would. I don't know exactly like what YouTuber. I mean, I'm really down. Like, somebody could reach out to me. You want to collab? You know, you in Texas, I'm in Texas. Like, what? I'm all for it. I want to network. I want connections. It's only right we collab or something. Be acquaintance, something. Do you like to be in big friend groups? I like it on a like, we go do group activities together. It don't have to be like we all hang out together all the time. Like, I don't really care for that. But when it comes to like anything group related, I really love it. It also can lead to mess too. But if it's a dream one, like that's what I'm on. I like them. What's your dream country to travel to? I don't really have a dream country. Like, all of them my dream. Like, I want to go to all of them. Like, I don't have one. I can't choose. Hey girl, so basically one of my closest friends had sex with a person that I did in the past and she doesn't want to admit it. I've asked her and she lied about it. I know that it happened because he said it numerous times, not even to just me. How am I supposed to deal with an ex-friend that thinks she hasn't done anything wrong? Like, is she slow? Just give me some advice on how to go about this situation. By the way, I love your content. Keep going. Thank you, boo. Now let's get into this situation. Okay, I'm a little confused because you said this your ex-friend, right? I don't know, like, just let it be. Because you know the truth. This girl don't want to admit it. She's weird, yes, very, because I don't play that. Even, bro, me and my friend couldn't even talk to the same boy. Like, if we talked to the same boy, it would be on accident, never on purpose. So you laying down in the bed with somebody you know I also laid in the bed with, and you were my friend when I've done it. If she was your friend, she must like, I feel like she was your friend. But that's weird. I don't know. I try to go about situations peaceful. Plus, you said like this your ex-friend. So just let it go. You know the truth. You know the truth. Like, we don't need her to confirm. We don't need no clarity. She already disrespected you one time. You don't need her to disrespect you a second time and tell you like, yeah, I did sleep with him. You don't want that. So we gonna avoid that completely. Like, she's weird. Whoever you are, you're weird. Very. We don't play that over here. Okay. She gonna get hers. She might get the same situation towards her, whatever. That's weird though. Like, he don't even have to be your boyfriend or nothing. It's like, that's so intimate that you did it with a person. And she was a close friend too. But just don't deal with it, because from the moment she laid down with him, she stopped being your friend. My first love cheated on me about 3 or 4 times that I know of. No sex. But I'm still so in love with him. I tried that getting under one helps you get over another, but I still think of him heavy. What should I do? He's changed in the last year. He hasn't cheated, but I don't know if it's because he's seen me drifting off or because he really did change for me. Do you really think that? Because if you thought he really changed for you, you wouldn't think it was because you drifting off. So it's because you're drifting off, and he want to make sure he still got some access to you. He cheated on you 3 or 4 times. We're not sugarcoating over here. The love is not mutual. It's definitely one-sided. And if you with him or dealing with him, whatever, you're not cheating back, I'm looking at you wrong. I'm definitely side-eyeing you, because why? Why? And you think he gonna change? Why would he change? He didn't have to change the other 3 times or the 4th time, like a 5th or 6th. He probably gonna see how many times he could do it. We not gonna play dumb over here. We're not. We gonna be everything for real. Either you be cheating on him too, or you leave him. Them your only options for me. If you ain't want my advice, you wouldn't have asked me. So take it or leave it, but you better take it. I live in a small city with not that many colors and that judges. Do you have any advice for self-esteem? And I get bored, so can you recommend me your things? Okay, this one is hard because like this is a different situation. Like, this is, you live here. You stand out even more. So people gonna feel like you an easy target. If you gotta be hard body, be hard body, okay? Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let no other people tear you down just because like they feel like you're a threat. Turn that up. You know, like when somebody don't like you and you find out they don't like you, it make you want to just, now I want to just be around, so you can't miss me. You see me just doing good, doing yeah. Be like that. If you got to make an ego, make your alter ego. Name your alter ego. Every time you step outside, whatever, this who you is. When you come in the house, be your real, true, you know, the real. But since you got a whole bunch of ops around you, you keep that ego up, okay? You make them uncomfortable because they gonna be uncomfortable. You're a threat. Stay positive, be grateful, you know, whatever it is that you can take some gratitude for about yourself or even your environment. You focus on that, okay? How you be delusional if you have to. You pray about it. You can pray about it if you, well, if you are religious or you know, whatever, I don't know. But if you are, pray about it. Pray that you're protected. Pray that you just get reasons for you to be positive. Make sure you don't neglect your self-care, because if you do let whatever it is get to you, that's what it's gonna start at. You gonna stop taking care of yourself. We ain't gonna do that, okay? But step out your comfort zone. I feel like you going out knowing that it's not many of y'all, that's stepping out your comfort zone. You probably want to stay in the house because of that. No, go outside. Don't let that stop you from living your life. The same life you live around your crowd, you live that around the ops, okay? And make sure you kind to yourself. If you gotta say the affirmation, say the affirmation. You can't let what's going on in front of you, once it take over your head, it's hard to get rid of that. And just think that maybe you in this to show that you can be comfortable around people you don't know. Don't be what is called code switching a professional way. Don't code switch in a, oh, Billy Bobby. No, losing your V card, we don't lose over here. You don't lose it. You don't lose it. Even if you feel like, you know, oh, I want to do it, whatever, just don't do it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. So don't do it. We don't lose. Honestly, well, for me, I wanted to do it, so I did. That's why I get the wait till marriage. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense why you should wait till marriage, because when you marry somebody, this is the person you know you're gonna stay with for the rest of your life or whatever. Cool. So when you give them like that, and this is like the love of your life, like, you know, you never had to face losing it and not dealing with that person, because that's such an intimate thing to me. So giving yourself to someone like that, and then next thing you know, you never speaking to them ever, like, it's just like, why did I do that? Like, what did I do that for? And now, you know, like, after you do that and you not with that person, whatever, now you could just rack them up. Or you don't have to, I'm not saying rack them up, but now it's like, you done had that before. Like, I don't know, like, the longest you could wait. But whenever you do it, just make sure you genuinely want to do it. Like, you didn't get convinced or nothing. Like, you genuinely, on your own, wanted to do that. How to get over that nigga. Like, it depends on what you've been through with that person. But like, one, y'all make a pros and cons list. If the cons outweigh the pros, baby, like, think about all the times this person done hurt your feelings or made you cry, whatever. Think about that. Think about how that made you feel. You know, think about the good and the bad. You gonna be like, bro, why did I let that slide? Like, why? And you also gonna have to remove the person. If you got them on social media, remove them. I don't know, people be saying like delete the pictures and stuff. If you got to delete everything, delete all the evidence you can of that person, delete it. But still, like, take in like whatever emotion. Like, don't bottle up your emotion. Don't be in contact with them. Take your time and go through your emotions. That's gonna really help. Like, you're not gonna want to feel it, but don't sit in it. Don't stay in it. Don't stay down now. You're gonna feel it. After that, get your hair done, get your maintenance done, get cute, send your little videos, post on your Instagram, go outside with your friend, do what you gotta do, get back in the field, stop playing. It never been that. Never, ever, ever, ever. Same stuff you was doing before you got with that man, you need to be right back at the, if you don't go right back there, you're gonna go right back to that man. So go back to the person you was before that man, or you're gonna go back to him. How you gonna get over him if you can't even get past the emotions or whatever? Like, you can't get past y'all not being together. You're gonna go back. You have to accept it, and you have to go through all the stages of grief, because you're gonna go through it. You have to go through all that, or you're gonna go back with him. Remind yourself, like, you ain't lose it. You still got it. Like, you still got it. What's your biggest motivation? I think I said this in the last video. One of my biggest motivations is like, y'all telling me that my videos somehow got an impact on you. It's people younger than me that be looking up to me, and that's so cool to me. I would make younger me so proud. I really love that. And it's like, y'all not obligated to say any of that to me or nothing. Like, it really, it warms my heart. So that's my motivation. I gotta be the best. I got to. It's 3 chances, too many chances. If I punch you 3 times, are all 3 punches gonna hurt? if I punch you 3 times, 3 chances is too many. Well, I feel like everybody should only get a second chance. Fool me 1 time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times. Yeah, fool me 3 times. We don't get to the 3rd time. It's only 1 and 2. After that second, cut them loose. Tips on bullies. Once you realize that bullies be your biggest fan or your hater be your biggest fan for real, you know how bothered you gotta be at somebody's existence to just hate on them every time you see them, or like say something negative every time you see them and they never did nothing to you. Like, you just, for what? Why is it? They want to be you. It's something about you that just bothers their spirit because they're not like you. You know, you didn't have that mom that told you let me tell you, they want to be your friend. They don't. They just don't know if you'll accept them being your friend. They trying to get you before you get them. That's all it is. Like, they adore you. That's all. Like, I promise you. You could be like, I don't think, no, baby. Listen to me. I'm telling you, believe me, they love you. You just gotta ignore it. A lot of things be like ignoring stuff. You don't think the way everybody think, right? So why would you believe them? Why would you believe this same person that is speaking bad about you or bullying you, whatever? You don't think the same as them. They could literally be like, oh, 4 + 4 is 6. You gonna think they done, right? When they saying they look want to about you, making rumors or whatever, don't feed into it. They want a reaction. They want to get you out your body. They so bothered by you, they trying to make you mad. Don't cave into it. Silence, baby. Silence. I'm telling you, silence, it kills them. You know, like when a little kid just be doing the most for some attention. Just think of them like that. Skincare routine. Use some Korean skincare. These are some of the products that I use. Go get you that, okay? But also learn what type of skin you got. If you got combination skin, oily skin, dry skin, you gotta learn that. Tailor your skincare routine to your skin, okay? But I like Korean skincare, and it makes sense. Cause look at their skin. How do you cheer yourself up? I put on some music and I be up in my room dancing, okay? Put you on some Queen Key. Put you on some Maggie. Put you on some Mona Leo. Put you on, or is it Mona Leo? I don't know if it's Mona Leo. I think it's Mona Leo. Mona Leo. Yeah. Put you on some her. Put you on some Lotto. Put you on Nicki Minaj. Put you on some Itty Bitty Piggy. I win, you lose. Yeah, put you on some of that. I be telling y'all all this, but I just started learning, like, I really be playing with my potential and, like, who I am as a person. Like, I really be kind of boxing myself. Nah, baby. Don't humble yourself. Do not humble yourself. Become the best version of yourself. Be so extra with it. Be so classy. Be so, oh yeah, can't touch this. Be that, okay? Tap into your real feminine energy. Like, get into that and make you feel good on the inside. When you feel good, you look good, okay? How to make your appearance better. First, we're gonna get onto that skin. Your whole skin. Then, we're gonna get into what you eating. You gotta get into what you eating and stuff. Get into your diet. Get into your gym, Pilates, tone your body. If you want to build that BBL, baby, build it. Yeah, get into all that. So you smelling good, you eating good. Now you working on your body, so you okay. You looking good. Let's get into that face. We got the skincare already. I'm pretty sure I said that. Invest into your look, okay? You have to invest. Now, you can budget with it too, which we're gonna talk about that. But invest into it. Or if you're gonna budget, you have to learn how to do what you want yourself. My lashes, these are not extensions. These are clusters. I did my hair. You ain't gotta blow a bag to look good either too. Okay? And now we're gonna get into what's good ways to budget and save. We're gonna separate the needs from the wants, okay? When it comes to like your looks and stuff, like I said, instead of paying $150 or $130 or whatever for your lashes, go pay $10 for a lash kit and just do your lashes for a little minute or whatever. You know, your hair, learn how to do your own hair. Your nails, you can learn how to do your own nails. Now, you are gonna spend more money on the supplies, but it's gonna last you in the long run. You're not gonna have to constantly spend something on one service every month or every couple of whatever. One of my main things is like subscriptions. Don't be having no subscription for nothing you don't be caring for. Like if it's TV, y'all, they They done took like almost $100 from me today from services. And it's crazy because I ain't even been watching TV. So I'm just paying for services that I'm not even using. Now, in this economy, budgeting probably is getting worse, or like with everything going on or whatever. That's the best I could really tell you, because this is too much. Look at my lips. Do they look bad? What's fun solo things to do for yourself? Yeah, learn a new hobby. Yeah, I like doing stuff like that. Like in my videos, y'all see me baking, y'all see me painting. Especially my old videos, I'm usually by myself. I just got me a friend. But yeah, take yourself out. That's probably not really fun, but it is to like get comfortable in your own skin. You should be able to do whatever on your own. Just do anything you like to do. If it's just being on the game and that's fun to you, just be on the game. Like, if you like going on walks, go sightseeing. Try little cool things that you be seeing. Like, y'all, I want to go to a pole class. Go to a pole class by yourself. Or, you know, when everyone was doing like the silks and stuff, try to start a side hustle if you a money maker. You know, like, go to the movie, go to the spa, go get you a day pass at a hotel. They be like, they range from like maybe like 50, 20, maybe like $25 to like one something. Go get you a day pass at a hotel, and that's when you just at the rooftop. You know, you can get amenities and stuff. Like, just go relax. Somebody said, when you gonna start posting more YouTube videos? Yeah, I'm trying to get more consistent. I feel like I'm doing good, but I'm not consistent as I want to be. It was a point where I was like, I would have a video already recorded, edited, ready to be posted, and be recording the next video I'm gonna post after that for the next week. Like, I was really doing my little one too. I'm really trying to get back up into that. What's something you pretend to enjoy just to fit in? I don't pretend to enjoy anything just to fit in. I don't really care about fitting in. I like standing out, you know? I try not to fit in. If anything, I try to take on something that's a little different. Off the bat, like, I feel like I kind of am a little different, but like, I try not to fit in. If anything, like, yeah, one way I try not to fit in is how everybody be liking YoungBoy. I go around saying that he trash, even though I low-key like him and I know some of his songs. Like, I could rap his songs. Do I listen to his songs? No. Do I know some of them lyrics? Yes. Is he trash? Yes. How do fake friendships affect your trust in new people? They can have you have your guard up even more. I don't feel like that's a bad thing. I feel like that's a good thing. We should really be aware of the people you just invite into your space and stuff. Even though you could get comfortable, never get too comfortable, okay? I don't really feel like it's a bad thing. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but it do have you watch yourself more. And I feel like if in your friendships you keep having the same situation of something about trusting people, like you trusting people you shouldn't be trusting or something, maybe you should put your guard up a little bit, or like know when someone isn't meant to be your friend, or know when someone has a hidden agenda. Like, be able to pick up on it. I feel like it affects in that way, but I don't think it's a bad effect. Like, you needed to go through that. You needed to learn that. What's something you wish more people understood about you? Ooh, I wish people understood that just because I'm being private do not mean that, like, I just feel like I can't talk to you, or I don't know. People feel like when you be private that you're not really connecting with them, or like they take that as offense that you a little private. And that's actually okay. I feel like a lot of us need to be private. We got so much access to people, to random people thoughts, that it's just so crazy. And I like to be a little private, like, and that's okay. Have you ever had a friendship breakup? How did it affect you? I have had a friendship breakup. It didn't really affect me because in the friendship, like, I was letting stuff slide. So it just made me feel dumb afterwards. Like, yeah, when you let things slide and then you and that person, y'all end up not speaking or whatever, you gonna feel stupid for tolerating that, because you didn't have to tolerate it. The minute that stuff happened, you could have cut that. You could have deaded that the minute it happened, but you didn't. You let it add on, and I was like, why didn't I been just do it? Like, we ended up not being cool anyway. But it didn't really affect me in a, oh, I don't want no friends type of way. I still want friends. Like, I'm still open to it. I don't want to be her friend. Like, everybody not weird, just you are. So I'm just not gonna deal with you. And you know, you just watch people more or whatever. How to get over someone you had sex with. Cause please, I need help. I'm not a person that, like, I don't get attached off that. So I can't really say like how to, but if you gotta please yourself, please yourself. But be disciplined. Don't go back. You gotta just stop thinking about that. I don't know, man. If the only thing that's make you like, oh, I can't get over this person was the sex, I feel like that should be every reason why you get over that person. Like, sex? Where the money? Where's the money? Can you pay a bill? I wouldn't be able to get over somebody that paid all my bills. You gave me sex. We all got the body parts to literally do it with each other. Get the funds, get that bread, get that head, then leave. Like, tips on beginner content creation. Take inspo from others. Get creative with it too. The type of content that you be looking for that other content creators don't do or you wish they did more of, why don't you be that one that do it? Try to stand out. Have a plan. Be organized, because that's one of my main flaws, which is why y'all don't get a lot of videos. I'm not as organized as I could be, but I'm working on the trust. Also, if you do like YouTube or like Twitch or whatever, one of those, you know how people be clipping people's videos and posting them on TikTok? Make yourself one of them pages. Nobody knows you. Make yourself a fan page. Y'all, somebody be clipping me. If you watching this, make sure you get my good side, please. Thank you. How did you feel when you turned 18 and realized you're finally an adult? It ain't really hit how you would think it hit. The only time it really hit is when I'm doing anything like on my own, adult type of related, like anything that your parent did and your parent no longer do it for you now that you're an adult. That's when it hit. My camera had died, but y'all, the time that it just hit me though, I had ended up going to pick up some food, and then I had went to the gas station, and I don't know, like being alone like that, it really like opened my eyes even more. Like I've been knew it, but it's like really hit, like you really just by yourself. It's like when you by yourself, it's a little scary. Hey girly, I love your channel and everything you do. Oh my gosh. But I have this feeling that my boyfriend is cheating on me. I know he's a busy person and all, but it's starting to feel like he doesn't have time for me. He even lied to me about getting me flowers. I don't know what to do. I would really appreciate the advice. Thanks. You ain't been feeling like this whole relationship he cheated. You just started feeling like that. Confront him and ask him, or this probably not good advice, but probably like go through that phone. Me, I wasn't really like a go through the phoner because like I'm scared to find something. So I'm not gonna really go through your phone. But at the same time, you do gotta probably go through that phone. If you have that feeling, it's coming from something. It's either he giving you the reason or you just picking up on it. Like, this your boyfriend, right? You should know like everything about him. So if you feel like he cheating, I don't think you would be wrong. You're probably right. So you need to check. Especially like if he's lying about getting you flowers. Lying about getting you flowers, no. You need somebody who's surprising you with flowers, not lying to you about getting you flowers. So either way, he giving me a red flag. Hey boo, your content is amazing. You're doing really great. I recently just got out of a toxic relationship and I'm finding myself again. What are some of your healthy habits and hobbies you enjoy? I'm not really sure where to start. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you are out of that situation. Prioritize yourself, because you are coming from, if this was a toxic relationship, yeah, this is something rooted deep. So you need to get into prioritizing yourself and your self-care. Okay, do not neglect yourself, because being in that toxic relationship, that was neglecting yourself. So you got to show yourself the most care. Take yourself out on a date. Treat yourself. Go to the spa. Go out with your friends. Do something so cool. Do something he could never do. Go get a degree. Okay? Like something. Be the best you and be better than him. Make sure you get up and make your routine. Stick to your routine. And definitely get you some fresh air. Go on a walk. Get you a new scenery. Hey Riya, I really like a person, but he ignores me and says he's focused on a goal. But if I call him at 4 a.m., he's not answering, but he's online on TikTok and he is just home. What is the best advice you can give me? By the way, you're really pretty. Thank you. If he's so focused on his goal, you let him focus on his goal. You remove yourself. Go focus on something else. They love saying that. And when they be saying that, sometimes they got a baby on the way or something going on. You remove yourself from that. Like, he's clearly ignoring you. Block him. Block him. He can never reach you again, and go live your life. Y'all be being too nice to these men. Stop being nice to them. As a man or as a boy, you should be able to tell a girl or a woman that you're not interested in her in that type of way. If he's not able to say that, that's your first red flag. You exit. Your second red flag be when y'all go to a restaurant and he like his food a certain way, they mess up his order and he don't say. That's your second red flag. What man can't say, oh, you made my food wrong, can you remake it? Don't get to that second one, Pokey. You seen that first one. You got it? Because I got it. Now we leave. Me being a girl who is always on social media, I always see pretty girls on my For You page and wish I could be / look like them. Can you give me some tips on how to stop comparing myself, because it gets hard? Some of it be like enhancements. Like even with me, I don't naturally look like this. And if you want to enhance your beauty, which majority of us already do, we do enhance our beauty. Not saying like, you know, everybody look good naturally too, but it is enhanced. Enhance yours too. Whatever your features are, tailor whatever it is to you. Do not try to, oh, this girl, I like her big lashes, I want to do big lashes. Whole time big lashes don't fit you, which is okay. I like the people who can pull off the little lashes. Okay, you do that. Tailor yourself to your features. We all supposed to look different. We're not supposed to look alike at all. Whatever it is, if you do enhance anything, make sure you still look like yourself. You don't look too much like the next person. Everything is tailored to you and your preference. Girl, I watch you all the way from Nigeria. I just wanted to know, what are the key things I can do to grow my channel? Love you, by the way, girl. I love you too. Thank you. That'd be so cool to me. Like, we on two sides of the world. To grow your channel, be consistent. Try to be different. Try to stand out. Like, I'm always gonna say that. Make sure you have tags on your video too. Make sure you have a aesthetically pleasing thumbnail. Your thumbnail is the thing that grabs their attention. Overly promote yourself. Do not be scared to promote yourself. Don't be scared to throw yourself out there. Post on your Instagram, TikTok, tell your peoples, whoever. Put yourself so much in people's face that they can't ignore you. That's what I did. Did you think I was just, no, I was on everything. Like, I'm a YouTuber. What? I got a couple subscribers and what? I'm gonna be big. Like, what are you talking about? What? And look at me. Y'all, it's 35K of y'all. Like, I'm blessed and I'm grateful. And it ain't come from nothing. How do you go about finding hair vendors, and when are you dropping the lace department? I need that bad, LOL. To find a hair vendor, well, for me, I bought mine. But to find one, you can go on TikTok, do your research. If you got the money, you can go through the trial and error of the sample and finding a vendor and all that stuff. But if you really want to find a good one, you definitely gonna have to invest in that coin, okay? When am I dropping? I'm not sure, y'all. Maybe I should set a goal for myself to drop this year. I could probably set that goal for myself. Let me stop playing, okay? Because I want to drop her too. Tips on hygiene and down there for ladies who doesn't have that woman figure at home or in life, period. Cotton underwear. Frequently buy you new underwear, okay? I like to have period panties and I like to have my regular panties, okay? Even though it's not really a big thing, but it's like, you know, just have you some separate ones. I have pink Victoria's Secret period panties to wear during night stuff. You need to use antiseptic cleanser for like your underarm and stuff. My mom told me that it helps with having no odor. Make sure when you're in the shower, exfoliate your vagina. Make sure you moisturize. Don't forget to moisturize her too, okay? Like, I use that fur oil. Guys, don't use like a thick one. Make sure you drinking your water, you eating right. Even if you're not eating like the healthiest, you could take probiotics. You know, God, it's so much. Like, this will have to be like a separate video. And my camera's gonna die, so I can't even go too much on that. I'm gonna have to make a separate video touching on that. What's one thing you love about your 20s and one thing you hate / can't navigate or figure out right now? One thing I love is like the opportunities you get, like the experiences you are open to, and like the time you have to just experience things. This is really your trial and error before you actually, this is career time. You know, this is my big girl. I'm grown, you know. This middle time, so nice. I really like it. I really enjoy that part. The hard part is actually being on your own. That's the hard part. Like, facing reality of being on your own, like really having to provide for yourself and stuff. The bills is the hard part. What's the difference between a friend going through a hard time and someone who lives in negativity? So I be having a hard time, but when I have my hard time, I remove myself, I isolate, and I face my hard time. I don't put my hard times on anyone else. The most I do is ask for advice. So if that person is just, because they're going through something and they know they're going through something and they're not going to be very welcoming to be around, they're not going to be around you. So if they're still around you and they're just being rude, they're not just going through a hard time, they're giving you a hard time. People that go through hard times, they don't want nobody else to go through that same thing they just went through. They're gonna avoid that. So if they're not avoiding that, they're taking it out on you. And you just gotta remove yourself. How to put yourself first, speaking up for yourself and not being afraid to speak up for yourself. Remember that everybody else is gonna put themselves first and they're gonna speak. when it comes to every man for themselves, every man is definitely going to be for themselves. So if you don't learn that the world revolves around you, whether you feel like it or not, it definitely revolves around you. This is your world. You're really the main character. You're the only one that matters. You got to put yourself first. This is your show. So regardless of what's going on, everyone else is going to do the same. So if you feel like you want to neglect yourself while everybody else putting themselves first, you're going to face reality and you're going to see that was dumb. So don't do it. And also, closed mouths don't get fed. So when it comes to speaking up for yourself, do it. Especially if it comes to like setting boundaries, do it. Because once somebody get an inch, they're going to take a mile. You always remember that. Do you think it's fair to expect friends to keep the same closeness while in a relationship? Yes, it is fair to expect that. And if they can't do it, that's literally the bare minimum. How do you maintain fun in life and taking care of financial responsibilities? If them priorities are effed up, you're not gonna have fun. No matter how far you try to run from it, it's not gonna be fun because it's gonna smack you in your face and you're gonna be like, why I didn't handle this before I was trying to go have fun. And plus, like, people love having a reason to talk about you. So if they could just see your priorities messed up, but you outside having fun, don't be that type. Have you ever looked around and realized you don't belong with the people around you? Yes. When I was still living in Chicago, I realized this. Every time I leave Chicago and come back, everybody there is doing the exact same thing. Nothing changed, nothing improved, nothing good. Like, we all talking about switches and who got killed and who dissing who and who effing on who and who into it with who and who got exposed, and it's nothing good. Now some of it is, but you gonna get consumed in that other stuff, and you really gotta change your environment. Do you think people can change after being toxic, or is walking away the only answer? Being toxic, like, I could see if you accidentally, like, you know, messing up, but you're purposely being toxic, like, no. How to deal with their homeboys wanting you. By the way, I love watching your videos so much. Thank you. Just friends on them. You're my homeboy then. Don't sign that contract. You're my homeboy. Like, and if they don't accept that and can't just strictly be your friend, then they gotta go. What's worse to you, being excluded or being around people who truly don't care? I don't know, because I've never liked the being excluded, but being around people who don't care at all, like, okay, maybe being around people who don't care, because being excluded, you could not, like, you could accidentally, like, be getting excluded, or the people can't care that you feel some type of way about being excluded. People that don't care already, yeah, that gotta be worse. Have you ever watched someone you love lose themselves in a toxic relationship? Yes. What's one toxic behavior in your family that's normalized but shouldn't be? Like no conflict resolution. Have you ever had a friend who only came around when they needed something? Kinda, yeah. I kind of have. That friend not around. Have you ever felt abandoned by a friend once they started dating someone? No. Me and mine don't do that. I done had weird friends, but in relationships, I don't know. I don't be friends with people who, like, if you gonna put him over me, and then it's like, whenever he blow you or something, you're gonna come venting to me, you know, like, so you can't be loyal to me and him. Like, nah, I'm just gonna let y'all be. And then whenever, you know, if push come to shove, don't come to me telling me about it, because he ain't had time when he was here. Now he ain't here, now you got time. That's one thing about me. I've always been the type, I used to get up and I would leave and go with my cousins, or I'm gonna leave and go with my friend. Have you ever stayed in a friendship because you didn't want to be alone? Usually I already be low-key feeling alone in the friendship, so I don't stay in them because I don't want to be alone. Like, I'm already feeling that. I stay in them purely because I mess with the person and, like, we got history or something that really be like what it is. How to stay consistent on YouTube. I feel like I never have enough to post. You gotta remember, everything is content, for one. Like, literally anything. When I had installed this wig, it had me thinking, like, I really used to get paid to do this. And yes, I still could get paid to do it, but I don't have a passion for it, so that's why I no longer do it. Even if I didn't get paid, that's still content. I still could have sat my phone up and recorded me doing my hair, but I didn't. I didn't record myself cleaning out the refrigerator. Like, you could literally do anything. Like, just make it all around the same thing. Like, if you just an in-a-house bored, just make like a FaceTime vlog. People do that. When it's like you just talking to the camera like you on the phone, do that. People like that too. Like, stop playing. Be organized. Have you a schedule. You'll be consistent. Have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you should have? Y'all, usually I'm the leaver. I never got, like, disrespected in my relationships. Have you ever quietly left a group or friend and felt peace afterward? Yes, I always quietly leave. I'm gonna leave out of your life quietly and peaceful. It's gonna be like I never existed. As long as you, like, let it be like that. They usually don't, but I let it be like that. Like, I'm gonna disappear out of your life now. And I do be feeling peace. Sometimes I be wanting to reach out to people, but once you realize, like, I don't know, like sometimes it's not meant to be. How do you deal with the loneliness that comes from outgrowing people? I mean, when you outgrow people, I don't think, well, you can get lonely or feel like, dang, because I did feel like that. I did have a time when I was like, dang, like, I want to be around people that, like, are like me, you know, like I want to connect with people that do the things I do, into the things I'm into, like not entirely, but like, you know, like they have something going on for themselves, their head is on straight, they just good people all around. I always want to be around people like that. And then like it ran into me, you just gotta, that's when I was doing a lot of stuff by myself. Like I was going shopping, taking myself out to eat. Whatever it is I wanted to do, I was doing it by myself. You don't need a crowd with you, or you don't, you know, you don't need company. Company is nice, but you shouldn't need it. It should just be like a want, not a need. What's something your family never talks about but you wish they did? They need to talk about breaking generational curses, or like act on them. How do you set boundaries with family when guilt is used against you? I don't know. You can't cave into it, like, especially if it's something that's repeated. If it's a repeated thing, you're very vocal about it and it's not getting changed. Like, you can't feel guilty for anything, especially if you put yourself first. You got to put your mental health over all that. We can't forget that people lose themselves to mental health. So if you got to disappoint a couple family members to protect your peace, then do it. Like, that's what they got to come to. That's something they need to realize on their own, that you was treating people wrong regardless of they, you know, who they are to you. You can't treat people like that and expect them to just be all, you know, to your service. So maybe you gotta show them that side. Maybe they need that. Maybe that's their lesson to learn, you know? Why did you choose not to go to college? I mean, I didn't really choose not to. I actually tried to go, what year was that? Last year. It was a time, I think that was in 2023. I had signed up for school and stuff. I didn't have my documents I needed. Now I got everything. I'm actually been enrolling into school. So yeah, I am almost done. Like, if y'all know what time it was, it don't even matter though. I'm getting y'all this video. Tips on beginner content creation. You put your TikTok, I'm actually gonna go to your TikTok and I'm gonna tell you what to improve about your page. Okay, so I actually feel like for you to be a beginner, your content is good. You could probably like add more effects and get you a tripod too to set up. Like if you really want to take your content to the next level, get you a tripod to set up like when you're outside or whatever. You can't be scared about all that if you're really trying to be a content creator too. You actually post a lot and stuff. I feel like it's good. Change like the thumbnail that you use trending sounds, but your content is good. You just gotta post more, and as you keep posting too, it's gonna get better. Take inspo from whoever your favorite creator is. Take inspo from the way they make their videos. Try different effects. Try voiceovers. You know, I feel like you're doing good though. I think it's actually like maybe 1 or 2 more questions that I didn't answer, but it's okay because we're gonna say that for 3. I did a really long time and I'm really tired. You could probably tell. But that's a wrap on tonight's Girl Talk. Thank you for being here and thank you for trusting me with y'all questions and stories. I love y'all bad. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know if y'all want me to do a part 3 because we can go for weeks. You know, I'm a yapper, so let me know because we could do another one. Until next time, take care of your mind, body, and spirit. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.